Hello everybody. I hope that this video finds you guys well and safe while you're dismissed during this time. I'm putting up this video so that we can you can start working on your Unit 6 assignments and know when those due dates are. Now obviously the due dates that I've put down are taking into account the fact that when we should be back in class, which would be starting on March 30th. If that changes, then obviously due dates are going to change and things like that. So there will obviously be a little bit different situation going on. So what you should have is you should be looking at either day 68 or day 69. I'm going to have this video on both days as well as all the information that you need to know for Unit 6. And you should have printed out your assessment list for Unit 6 as well as the vocabulary list for Unit 6. And I've also posted the other videos for the grammar points that you need to know as well as the vocabulary list video. So written assessment number 1, that is going to be as it says in the description there, you're writing a note to a classmate who only speaks French and invite them to go do something with you on the weekend. Tell them what you plan to do and why you like to do what it is you're proposing. So you're going through and you're giving a presentation to me. No, not a presentation. Oh, goodness. So you're writing a note, okay, obviously with a Google Doc, just like we've always done on our written assessments, and you'll be submitting it, and you're talking about what you plan to do, okay, so you need to give time, place, activity, when you're gonna, and all those kinds of information, and you're gonna talk about why it is you like to go do what you're doing, as well as inviting them to go with you. So that's for written assessment number 1. Speaking assessment number 1, again, taking into my account that when we're supposed to be back in to school, will begin on March 31st. So you should write that down on your assessment list. Okay, March 31st is the first day that will happen. So what it is you want to go to a specific event and your parents not sure about whether they want to let you go or not. In order to get their permission, you must make a presentation to them that includes all of the information they want to know in order to let you go. So you need to tell them what it is you want to go do, who you're going to go with, when it is, how you're going to get there, and what time you're going to return. Now remember, this is going to be a presentation, so obviously you're going to need to come up with, the flashier the better, something that you can convince your parent to let you do. Again, it will be starting on March 31st, assuming we're back to school when we're supposed to be, which is March 30th. And I will let you know if that changes. Speaking assessment number 2 is going to start on April 6th. Speaking assessment number 2 is due on April 6th. All right, you're going to talk to me about where you like to go and what you like to do there. So you need to mention where you're going to go, where you go, what you like to do there, and why you like to do those things. Okay, it's a pretty quick one. Again, starting on April 6th. Now, the last one, speaking assessment number 3, is going to start on April 10th. That one is going to be you're explaining to your friend, who will be me, obviously, what you're going to do on the weekend, and you're going to ask me about my plans for the weekend. So you want to make sure that you tell me where you're going, what or who you're going to see, what you're going to do, how you're going to get there, how you're going to return, and then ask me about my plans. So that's speaking assessment number 3. Again, starts on April 10th. Then you've got 2 reading assessments. Okay, obviously they're going to have to be done when we get back to school, so you'll wait to do those. But I just want you to be ready, because that first day that we come back to class, we're going to be doing speaking assessment number 1. The final date for handing in, for doing all assessments, is May 19th, Tuesday, May 19th. It's the Tuesday before the last day of school. And obviously, that's going to be a B day, so your day will be May 18th. That Monday will be the last day in class to do any speaking assessments or the reading assessments. The written assessment is due by 4 p.m. that Tuesday. It will lock on Canvas at 4 p.m. If you have any questions, you can always email me, or if you have you forgot the dates, you can watch this video again in order to get the dates. And hopefully, I will see you in class.